right, let's get to the phone. 03717 223344. Let's go speak to Marcus. I think he's a Spurs fan. Marcus, how you doing?
Hello, guys. How you doing?
We're good, man. You?
Very well, thank you. I'm talking to two former Tottenham players, so happy days, lad. Well done you for your service for the club.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. I appreciate that. So talk to me. I mean, we're talking about the Premier League's biggest bottle jobs, and who would you say is that?
Well, you may not like this, and many players of Tottenham fans might like this, but we Tottenham are the biggest bottlers in the Premier League.
Wow.
I'm an old Tottenham fan for over 30 years, and every season Tottenham don't even put up any kind of attempt to fight for the title, any kind of attempt to establish a nice little decent cup run, anything. It's like they start off all pretty nice in August, September every season. You know, under Mourinho, under Conte, we had a pretty nice little start. Come October, November, we're already out of the Carabao Cup. We're sitting in the fourth, like we deserve to be there. And then, like I said, come the third round of the FA Cup, we're out of that already. So January is a non-starter. So you get to this point, that's unusual. August, sort of April, Mayish. There we are, fighting for fourth. And I think to myself, excuse me, what have we been doing all season that we're fighting for fourth? You know, so in terms of being bottle jobs, I'll challenge anyone to say that their club's a bigger bottle job than Tottenham, because we don't put up a fight season after season. You guys have played for Tottenham, and you can tell me as a supporter what it's like being at the club who parade as a big club, but don't ever challenge for any big competition.
Well, I think you've been honest, and you make some good points. But the positive on that is that although I know Fulham you went out of the League Cup to this time, I know, and obviously the FA Cup, but the reality is that it looks like the page is turning a bit for Tottenham under this manager. The feel-good factor's back, and I think the next couple of years could be very positive. I hope so. And I think you make some good points, but I don't see anything other than a positive vibe coming from and you know, like intent to win.
Yeah,
I know he rested a load. Maybe he was too early in his managing. At Fulham, he got hammered, didn't he? He rested a load and he lost. But I think you could be, hopefully, next season or two, more competitive. Yeah, no more bottle jobs. No more bottle jobs for Spurs, I think. All
right, well, this one's a bit surprising. Let's go and speak to Lee. He's a Sheffield United fan. Lee, how you doing?
Evening, Darren, Danny. Nice
hey,
to
mate.
speak to you both. Right, so you're talking about biggest battle jobs now. I get there's a quality issue here. I'm a Sheffield United fan. I spoke to you before, not too long back. I get there's a quality issue here, but how's these for two stats for you boys, right? If a game finished on 90 minutes, Sheffield United wouldn't even be in the relegation places.
Really?
We're widely commented as being the worst Premier League of all time. That's something that I disagree with, to be honest. The league don't lie. Derby are the worst Premier League team of all time. Sorry, Darren, I know you played for them for a while.
I wasn't there then, mate. I
fully understand that. You were the peak of your game then. Speak to Danny Mills about that one, innit? Speak to Danny Mills. But no, if a game finished on 90 minutes, Sheffield United wouldn't even be in the relegation places. And also, we've only won 3 games this season, but on 90 minutes, we've led on another 4 occasions. Do you know how much injury time we've played over those 4 games, Darren?
Go on, talk to me.
An hour.
Wow.
An hour's injury time over 4 games that we led in. Tottenham away, we would have had 3 points there, but Spurs scored 2 in their 15 minutes of injury time. Bournemouth away, again, we led 10 minutes again there, and they scored in injury time. Fulham just recently at home, injury time again. I think they got 16, 17 minutes, did they, to do what they want with, bring as many subs on as you like, bring as many internationals on as you like, play as long as you like, really. And then Villa was the other one, again, conceded with 60 seconds of injury time to go. So had a game finished on 90 minutes, we wouldn't even be in the relegation places at this point. So I think we've got to go down as the biggest bottle jobs, haven't we? But it's a different thing, I get it. We just can't hang on. We have not got a single player fit at the club who enjoys defending. Ollie McBurney is our best defender, who's a centre forward. So
it's a great stat that you bring up. I do think that, though, when you're under pressure for long periods, that last 10, 12 minutes is where you get found out because you're so tired because you haven't had the ball.
And also, mate, psychologically...
So is that bottling in or a lack of quality?
I think a lack of quality, and also it's one of those where when you're obviously on the back foot and then psychologically you think you get to 90 minutes. As a player, sometimes you go, oh, we've done it now. Job done, 90 minutes. But with the new injury time and the amount of minutes we're getting now, you're not getting 2-3 minutes now. You're getting, 6, 7, 8 minutes. Those top teams will keep going and going.
I always think as well, know-how in seeing out games. One of the best I ever played was Deep Mahaman.
Yeah.
He was unbelievable at it.
Was he?
Yeah, communicating, getting people in together, playing percentages, getting fouls. So good.
How long did you play Didi for?
5, 6 years.
Wow.
And, you know, like someone who... I mean, Gary McAwee's coming on, isn't he? But he was another one, super experienced at knowing how to play out games. When to play short, keep the ball, when to just get it up there and then squeeze up, or, you know, like play for touch, whatever it was. You can manage games if you've got know-how.
Yeah. But do you think some of the teams down there may be less experienced?
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, from Luton's perspective, do you get it a little bit? Because they've never had a taste of Premier League football until this season. Sheffield United, we know, have Burnley. They've been there a number of times as well. So you almost cut Luton a bit of slack. Whereas the other two you think should know better. And Chris Wilder himself, been there.
Yeah, but you can't... there's know-how and then there's quality.
Yeah.
So you can know certain things are going to come and you know how to manage a game. But if you don't have the ball and you've got 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 around you haven't got your know-how, you can only pass so much on.
Yeah.
You need a few of you. Can't do it on your own.
No.
I was in a very old, experienced team at Fulham and we could dig out a result.
Yeah.
I mean, we really could make a game dour. Honestly, I'll tell you a really quick story.
Yeah,
I went to Anfield once. It was we were on our. It was a Sunday game because we'd been in Europa League somewhere away on the Thursday. Yeah. We got Liverpool away on the Sunday, right? And I don't think Stevie was playing. I think he was in. So the team wasn't quite as strong as it. Anyway, we just sat off, went nowhere near them, and just defended as our team, a whole half. Yeah. Right, just defended our own half. Got a 0-0. And my old mate Cara says to me, and we're walking off at the end of the game, and he was like, I'll say it more calmly, that was a disgrace, he said to me. He said, you can't, that's not football. I was laughing my head off.
Was he livid?
He was fuming because we just didn't try and attack. But we had that many senior players who knew what we were doing. It's like, we'll take a point. We've been away on Thursday. We've got another game Thursday.
Yeah.
If we come out here, they'll kill us.
That's the disgrace, you lot. No, but I get it. You have to do that sometimes.
But we knew how to do it.
Yeah. I played for some clubs that didn't know how to do it.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.